Hey guys, today we are going to be making, or even better, baking the best brown butter chocolate dip cookies of all time. And you are coming with me, but first, let me get, the real chef fast. How about that, huh? Let me just put it onto it. Well, I'm ready, right? I'm given the powers to cook anything tonight. And for this recipe, I don't have the specific type of dessert that I'm going to cook tonight, but I didn't have anything on me, so I had to go get it on the grocery shopping. And oh god, not to be a hater, but everything's so expensive right now. Everything's so freaking expensive. Like I was like almost like giving up, cooking this recipe tonight. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot. Especially because this is my first time doing it. I've never had homemade cookies. And third, why not, right? We're gonna start by putting 3/4 of cup of butter on low heat on the stove. So I have it right here. Gosh, I just need one, right? Because we're gonna. And for this recipe, we're gonna try to follow as much as I can, you know, according to what am I supposed to. So one, two, three. And just gonna leave this on there until it starts to bubble up. Started turning into this beautiful golden brown color. Now we're gonna take it off the heat, and now we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar, which was not expensive as I thought it would be. Don't do this at home. Okay, so 1 cup. Okay, so now we're gonna add 1 yolk egg and 1 whole egg. So, because the food market, they don't sell just like eggs by pieces. You have to buy the whole case, and this is like 12 grade cage brown eggs. I thought it would make sense, to get brown eggs just because this is a brown recipe. Okay, never mind. I did. So one. Did you get that? That's a classic professional chef move, right? So 1 whole egg and 1 yolk egg. It has to be different, you have to really follow the recipe if you want to achieve the same result or even better. So it's done. Okay. Now we're just gonna combine all of it and mix it up. Now we're gonna add 1 3/4 of spoon purpose flour. So that's also something that I did not have in my kitchen, so I had to get it. And I think I actually got it for a good deal because I only paid $3.99 for a whole 2.26 kilos. So this was a good deal, right? So one. Jeez, this is not going as planned. But yeah, don't lose your faith. Okay, we're gonna get there. We just gotta be patient. Now we have to add a 3/4 of teaspoon of baking soda and salt. And I also bought this baking soda. I don't think I have used this before in Brazil, if that makes sense. But it's kind of leaky right now. Can you see? This was baking soda. Now salt. Am I right? So salt is supposed to be like what do you like? Or how salty do you like? I'm just gonna add one. Because that's all. Okay, so we're just gonna combine all of it. It has a different texture. Can you see? What it's supposed to look like? The cookie, right? So I think we're going in a good direction. Okay, we're almost done, but not yet. I forgot to add the essence, like pure vanilla extract. Gosh, do you guys know how much this costs at the food market? I mean, this is so expensive. I think I paid like $11, $12 for this little bottle. I mean, it's so little that you cannot even like read the text in here. It's crazy. But according to all of the recipes that I saw, everything that I searched and I was able to find, this is what it's gonna give the flavor. So be it, right? The girl that made this recipe before me, she told me that, I mean, she didn't tell me, but she told me in the video that you would not, regret putting as much as vanilla extract you want. So I just put a lot. Now let's get this mixed. And I'll combine, right? Because it has to combine. I mean, all of it. And right now we're gonna add the last ingredient. I mean, that's the chocolate chips. And to be honest, I didn't look for any type of brand or even recommendation line. I just picked the first that I saw, literally in front of me. But I think they all should be the same, right? So she said that I could do 2 cups. 2 cups. So 1 cup. I don't know if I'm gonna make 2 cups because this cup itself is just big. Let me see. Okay. This smells really good right now. I mean, I swear I could have it like just the way it is. Just as it is. But of course, I'm not gonna do it, but I promise y'all I could do it. I could eat it just like this. But let's just combine it and continue to mix it. I think 1 cup is sufficient. I'm not gonna add like the 2nd cup. I don't think that's necessary. I think it fits like the quantity that I just added to the cup and right after to the pan. I think that's okay. That should do it. So right now we're gonna scoop. The cookies into dough balls. For that, I have this right here. This is really good, but it should be drier, if you know what I mean. I think I do know what I have to do to fix it. I'm just gonna cover my hands in butter so this way it doesn't stick. Yeah, just like that. Okay, that's what I was missing. I mean, this is so much better. I mean, I have to say thank you to my mom because she's the one who told me to do it. So the video that I saw that I learned to do this, and she told me that I should just make like, little balls. It should be fine. I think overall was good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. 17? Yes. So, the first part is done, and I saw that they do recommend you guys, they do recommend you to leave it just right here for 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna set the timer. And I'm just gonna leave it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do something that I was thinking. I think that we could add chocolate chips on top of what is already been done, right? What do you guys think? Okay, that has been done. Finalized. I already put the oven to preheat. It has to be 370, so for 11 minutes, but before that we have to wait 30 minutes. We still have 26 to go, so let's just wait. So you guys are gonna hear a slightly difference in the audio, because that's Jesus. I just forgot to do it, but it's okay, right? I also wanted to take the time that the cookies are resting, the oven's preheating, to talk to you guys about how I started to travel the world. I realized that many of you might have this question that how did it all started to be possible? Sometimes I feel that I'm just doing my talking show, but also my cooking TV show, which I think it would be like the best, best TV show ever out there. I think that for sure that would be like, all the people watching it. And the first trip I did outside of Brazil, was, again, I was born and raised in Brazil. So I went to Argentina for a whole 12 months, exchange program. So a whole
school year, and I went when I was 15. So can you imagine my parents that I had at the time, like 13 years ago, saying yes to my crazy dream, my crazy plan, which was like, leave Brazil and be out abroad for a whole year and just, to learn a new language, which happened to be Spanish. And I was just so happy that I got the chance to do it. But I don't come from money, so I didn't have the means to do it, the money to travel. So I won a scholarship. So that's how I was able to be able to travel the world. To travel outside of Brazil for the first time when I was 15. And I think that experience led into open up my eyes, in so many different ways. Because right now I see that the ability and also the possibility of working towards the goal of having the outcome to travel as much as you can is something that we all should have to be able to do. Doesn't matter if you work for a couple months, a couple years, but then you take 2 to 3 months abroad to travel. I think that's something that we all should do, and especially coming from such a young age, because I was 15 at the time, and little me did not know that how much that would change my entire being. From the moment that I embarked on the plane, I landed in Argentina. I knew something big was about to happen, but I didn't know what. I didn't know where. I didn't know how. But all I knew was I was ready to live that experience, and I was ready to live it at the fullest. I was like, this is gonna be a challenge, not only because of the language. I don't know if you guys know, but in Brazil we speak Portuguese, not Spanish. So therefore, I didn't know how to speak the language. I remember that all that I could say at the time was "Hola, cómo estás," and I swear that was all I knew. And somehow I managed to learn how to talk to people, how to talk to native speakers, local people, in 2 months. In 2 months, only because I was so invested in learning the culture, invested in learning how to talk to people, and also how to manage and navigate the city. Because at the same time, I was living in Brazil in a city with 1 million rough population. That's considered medium to a small town in Brazil. But even though that's a capital, the state that I come from. But when I moved to Argentina, I was living in a small city that had nearly like 2,000 people living in that city. And I don't think the city is the most adequate word that you can use. You can call it just a village. And I was starting to live a rural life, with a lot of wildlife adventures, and also running into the wild every single time. And I remember that at the end of my adventure, at the end of my year, I was able to upload a video to Facebook. Shout out to the times that we used to use Facebook on a daily basis with my whole year, from 2013 to 2014, all the pictures throughout my whole year. I don't remember exactly if I did have a smartphone. I don't think a smartphone was something already in 2013. I think that some people did have a smartphone, but they used to have the black phones or even the quarter. So I don't think I had one. I think I began to have one. I began to have one mid 2013. So like 6 months prior what I was already living in Argentina. But somehow I managed to take pictures. I think I took a camera with me. Did I? Or I didn't? I don't remember, because honestly, you guys, I was so young. I was 13. I was 15, so I had no memory of that. Most people I do still remember. The ones that I still talk to on a monthly basis, maybe 12 each other week, maybe. So that's something that I'm really proud of as well, that I'm still able to keep contact with those people. Whenever you get to do an experience like that, you call the hosting family as your family. So you call the host dad as your dad, the host mom as your mom, and your siblings as brothers and sisters. And I happen to have a dad, a mom, three brothers. I used to have one kind of close to my age, so I had a bigger brother. I was in the middle with this one, and I had a younger one that right now he's like super grown up, and every time that we get to talk via WhatsApp, I go like, wait, this is your voice right now, because you're sounding like real, like low, like totally different than what we used to sound when I met you, when I used to live with you. And that is so crazy because, you know, Argentina played a huge part of me being myself nowadays, because I keep finding myself coming back to Argentina every single year. So I included, also I was in Argentina this year. I think I went in April, or was it June? I don't remember the exact date, but I'm gonna post it right here, the card of the video that I recorded in Argentina. I did a couple videos also. I toured the home that I rented for the entire month. I was in Buenos Aires. And if it is sad to say, but if Argentina was not in the same situation that it has been since that time already, and has not been going down and also like lower throughout the years, I will most certainly would be living in Argentina. That's for sure. You know, 'cause that's a country that I really found myself. You know, I really could see myself living, growing up, having kids, and also becoming a citizen. Because Argentina is so beautiful. I mean, the people, the culture, the food is amazing. I love everything about Argentina, and I just love so much that I have a little piece of in my heart that Argentina is right there. And that's how I started to travel. I was able to through that scholarship with this, you know, exchange company that allowed me to travel. That's how life changing. I mean, if I do think about right now, the fact that both of my parents, they allowed me and they encouraged me to do it at 15, that is crazy, because you don't see that happening when I was 15. You know, you used to see people when I was growing up do that at 18, 19, 17. But now I started to plan a whole international trip at 14 all by yourself, because that's what I did. You know, I traveled outside of my hometown to Argentina. It was not even Buenos Aires. It was like the south of Argentina. The city is called Neuquén. And just to think about that, all that happened when I was a teenager, it's just like, it just blows my mind, because I cannot think of anyone else in the family doing the exact same thing to their children. In fact, I think I was the only one when I was growing up they actually did that. You know, like travel outside of your country, like have that kind of experience. And I'm so grateful to my mom. You know, like she was the one. She was mainly the one pushing me towards that goal. She was like, "Yeah, you have to do it. You're gonna love it. I'm a little scared, but I'm sure you're gonna manage." And look how where it got me today. You know, I have traveled more than 25 countries, 25, more than 25, and I'm still like I have a lot of places to go, a lot of countries to discover, and also to go to. And I think that's just amazing, the possibilities that you are able to achieve, and also the place that you're able to be at if you just take that one step that one step when you're 15, because you know that's crazy. And speaking of craziness, it's almost 1 minute down to put the cookies in the oven, so let's do it. Why don't we do it? I'm just gonna stop the timer because we don't need it right now. I'm gonna take the cookies. Look, you guys, they look so cute, right? They look like just like straight out of TV. Okay, so the oven's pretty heat. That's a good thing. That's what we wanted. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna try out for my hand because I don't want it to burn it. Okay, see you guys in 11 minutes. So I'm gonna set the timer. and start. And that's it. We just have to wait 11 minutes until it gets done. And it's gonna be good. The point of my video, so my point is, if you have the possibility, if you have the outcome to take this next step to, to travel as much as you can, just do it. We live in a world that's full of possibilities and also many ways of do that, of travel the world. We have, work and travel, we have volunteer, we have the traveling, we have a gap year. We have a lot of possibilities that you can just do it. So I think that whenever we set our minds to something, that's when we're gonna be truly able to achieve something. Okay, I heard you. Oh my gosh, it looks like one big cookie. That was not my intention, but let's see, right? Let's see. Oh wow. This is good. Yeah. No lie, this is the best cookie I have ever tried. And I'm not saying that just because I made it, but this is really good. Oh wow. This is so good. And the chocolate chips, cherry on top. It didn't go as planned because I planned like to be, the size and the format of a cookie itself, but I don't mind. I don't mind. This actually looks like a cookie pie. Yeah, a cookie pie, if you will. And this is better than what I was thinking. Much better. And the flavor, so good. You can taste the vanilla, you can taste the chocolate chips, you can taste the brown sugar. I mean, I could make a living out of this. I could make a living. Should I, sell cookies? Should I bake and sell cookies? Maybe that's a possibility, right? I mean, life is full of possibilities, so why not? I'm gonna have another slice, and also I'm gonna put the recipe here in the video description for whoever wants to do it at home. Just make sure you have enough space on your tray so it doesn't combine at one big cookie. But if you don't mind, like I don't, just go for it. Just go for it, because this right here, this is it. I will see you guys in the next video.